Self-control update on the Mister. We're based at Level House. Last known point Level House. Do you read over?
Yeah, that's understood. That's Level House, west of Surrender Bridge. Over.
Yes. Heading up there now.
A few years ago, we had quite a large scale search centred on Town Hill Inn, where a camper had disappeared off in the middle of the night and had not been seen for 5 or 6 hours after that. It was a particularly complex one because after our initial very quick searches of the local footpaths, we couldn't locate him at all. And actually it's a good illustration of the various types of search techniques that we can employ. Swale Lima 3, this is swale control.
Swale control, Lima 3, fast message down.
Yeah, Lima 3, I've got the Mr.'s last point recorded. I'll start working up some hasty search areas for you, and we'll speak to you once you get to Level House. Over. So we knew that we were potentially covering quite a large area, so we called in mountain rescue search dogs, which work on air scent and can cover really quite huge areas of ground when looking for someone. We also, on this occasion, had the National Police Air Service in, and they brought in a helicopter that had a forward-looking infrared radar, which can pick up the heat from a body. So they were helping us in this search. In addition to 30 or 40 mountain rescue volunteers who started to form up into small parties of 4 or 5 people, and they were given areas to search, and the normal practice in that is to do a line search, where literally they line out, they can see between each other, and they walk across an area doing it's perhaps a little strong to call it forensic search, but you know, it is quite a thorough search of an area, as opposed to just walking along a footpath and doing a simple hasty search. So as you can see, this is a typical setup for any call out, and certainly for a search. Got essential equipment in front of us: communications, IT, printing, etc. And I suppose it really highlights the importance of the new incident command vehicle for us, because we need this equipment available to us as soon as we turn up at an incident, so that we can get moving, get planning the search, get out on the fell as quickly as possible. These are often life-saving incidents, and speed is always important. That particular search actually went on for probably 8 or 9 hours, because in addition to initially that it was dark, but it was also foggy and the weather conditions were poor. We were, again, it was a nice result, this one. This gentleman was found by a search party. He was found on a fence line that he had stumbled across, and he was doing his best to try and navigate back along the fence line. Again, he was wet and cold, but actually in the end none the worse for his experience. Had he had to spend much longer out, I think the outcome might have been very different, because this was January and the weather conditions were not great.